We are Nerd Cult Online, and this is PO'd from Nightdive. Now, PO'd is one of the many remastered games to be revisited in the last couple of years. And apparently, and I've never heard of this game prior, but apparently it does have a decent sized following. At least the original did. And so they've decided to remaster the game. And the whole concept itself is that basically you're playing a chef who's landed on an alien planet and essentially has decided to make dinner out of all of the inhabitants. Now, immediately from the concept, very much reminds me of Godlike Burger, which we actually played about a year or so ago, maybe even 2 years ago, when it first came out on the Xbox. So, concept very much the same, but obviously you can see there's a huge difference in the graphic quality. This obviously is very retro, very much like the original release of the game. And so like as you run over their corpses, you pick up the chunks of meat for your dishes. And on here we're playing on the hardest difficulty in the game. Now, whatever that creature was, pardon my French, but it seriously looks like a pair of legs shooting something out of its asshole. Now the game, very much moves and controls like the old 3D shooters that came around during the Doom era, but definitely does not meet the same quality as Doom, and which honestly I find very surprising considering that at the time that this game originally released, I pretty much would play any first-person shooter I could get my hands on, and surprised I'd never heard of this game before the remaster. Of course, that being said, I do love a quirky concept for a video game, and the idea of killing random aliens to make food out of them definitely is like within my line of games I would probably enjoy just because of the absolute absurdity. So if you're like me and you enjoy going into a game and basically just scratching your head and saying, what the hell is that thing? This is definitely going to be a game for you. Now, playing on the hardest difficulty, especially for my first time playing the game, this game was absolutely just insanely hard. And surprised by really how much difficulty I was having. But, going back to the unique, absurd nature, again, they definitely nailed that. But I was definitely hoping for a bit more with the game. But, if it is something that you're just planning on going into and using more as a time killer than anything else, this definitely would be one up there for you. But if you're looking for something that's super engaging with a lot of story and depth, this game simply isn't it.